From festive flavors to splashes of color, food is a huge part of every wedding. This week, we've been showing you how some Canadian couples are bringing parts of their heritage into their wedding ceremonies, and today we're looking at the menu. Alison McGill is the editor-in-chief of Wedding Bells magazine, and she's here in studio to show you some of the different types of food at traditional weddings. And sometimes they're mixed a little bit depending on the couple.
Absolutely. We can have a fusion of food, which is fantastic.
Which would be great for anybody of any culture.
Anybody of any culture. But again, like we've been talking about all week, it's this tapestry of nations, if you will, to draw from a fantastic menu, fashions, all that good stuff. But today we're talking food.
So for a Chinese wedding, what would be some of the traditional foods that you brought in?
Well, Chinese we have over here, we have a roast suckling pig, which is very traditional, and it's served with jellyfish and seaweed.
So that's the jellyfish is the white?
Yeah, the jellyfish is the white, the seaweed is obviously the green, and the roast suckling pig is underneath. And the suckling pig is something within the culture that, you know, again, dating back to tradition, it symbolizes purity.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So that's why they want to have that for their wedding
Yes.
day. And what are these?
These are sweet lotus buns, which is a traditional Chinese dessert, very yummy and delicious.
Are they sweet?
They are. They are. They kind of like a nice carb with the sweetness, best of both worlds.
And this is a traditional Indian?
This is traditional Indian. Now, typically Indian food at a wedding is vegetarian.
Right.
So we have a selection of curries and chutneys served with rice and the naan bread. And we've sort of got your water goblet and your wine goblet here as well. So again, this is a traditional presentation. We have plated some food here, as you may see it at an Indian wedding.
But this is what I love about Indian food. I mean, you get different varieties.
It's so colorful in the flavors, and I mean, standing here, we were just talking about how amazing it smells.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And then to the Russian traditional.
Yes, and I mean, again, this food is gorgeous. Look at this borscht soup.
Rich. Yeah.
Very rich, very traditional dish within the Russian culture. And then we have some really cute potato pancakes topped with salmon and caviar.
And it looks so nice
and
dainty.
It looks beautiful.
So that's Russian. And then Greek.
And then Greek. A couple of really traditional Greek things here. We have spanakopita, which we all know. This is a traditional sourdough bread, which is very common at Greek weddings. And it actually contains coins, which is good luck for
wonderful.
the guests.
We were just talking about money cakes. This is money bread.
We have some slices down there with the money in it. And I love these. These are candied almonds. We always see these at weddings. They were always a traditional favor, but the Greek culture is actually where it comes from.
And sometimes they're handed out in little satchels.
They are, and these are bittersweet almonds, and so it sort of represents like a sweetness again within the union of the marriage.
So what would a couple do in order to find, if they want to have a traditional meal, to find an authentic, because there's, you know, lots of other types of cooks and chefs and food preparations out there, but you want authentic.
Right. You've got to do your research. I mean, like anything, when you're planning a great party, you need to research, and find great vendors. You know, at Wedding Bells, we offer that within the publication. We have that online, and it's just, you know, food is the great part of the wedding because you can go for tastings. So you can isolate that great menu, find your caterer, customize it to what you need.
Alison, thanks so much for coming
in again.
You're welcome. And tomorrow on Canada I'm mixing modern with traditional. We'll show you how to blend the best of both worlds at your wedding. So that's when you mix a couple of